what's up? It's your boy Hot, chilling in the Philippines like a king. Alright, so excuse the background. I'm literally having a house built. Like, this is my life now. You know what I'm saying? Passport bro to the extreme. No, I'm not coming back. We ain't doing that. But we're not here to talk about that, bars. We're here about the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Alright, so I had this phone about a month after it came out. I did the unboxing on my TikTok because I have more subscribers there. If you're new to my channel, alright, so I originally had another channel that had 10,000 subscribers. It's down to like 4,000 something. Same name, Hot Travels. This is Hot Travels 2024, as you already know. But I got locked out that channel like damn near 6 months now, I think. And I couldn't get back into it, so I had to make a whole new channel. So, because the channel was so new, I'm like, I'm not even gonna do the unboxing this. I did it on my TikTok, which about to hit 20,000 subscribers, I believe. I haven't looked at the subscribers. I just upload videos to have fun. But enough about that. Right. This phone right here. Let me tell you. Okay. Oh, well, before we begin with that, reason why I don't have the phone itself in my hand is because I'm actually using it to record. I don't have two phones. This is not a tech channel, so I didn't feel the need to have another phone to film the phone that I've been talking about and all that jazz. I used this phone to blog, you know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of videos and a lot of people ask me, is it worth upgrading? I have the 13. Is it upgrading? I have the 14. Okay, so if you have the 13, I'll tell you right now. Yeah! 13 camera is what? 12 megapixels on the back and front or whatever? 48 megapixels. I mean, that alone, you should already be saving that bread. Other than that, you know, everything is better. It's just the camera alone is that big leap forward. Everything else is like a little bit better there, a little bit there, a little bit there. But the camera, beautiful quality. Like, right now in here, like I said, I'm doing construction. We're building up the place. I'll do an unveil in a few months. I'm taking my time because I want to do things right. Yeah, alright, I don't have no light in here. So the light coming from right now is my phone. Like, you see the quality? Good quality, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Besides the camera, it's fast. Definitely notice the speed. Now, I used every iPhone that came out. I used it. In fact, when I did the unboxing of this phone, I used my iPhone 14 Pro Max to record it. In fact, once I took the wrapping off, you can see it in the video, or to this side, one of these sides. Once I took the wrapping off, you can see the reflection of the 14 Pro recording it. Now, I kind of wasn't really going to upgrade from the 14 Pro because that also had a 48 megapixel camera. And I'm like, if they don't update the camera, I don't see a need to update. Like, this phone is good. Now, once they showed the graphics of the game and the gaming power, then they had exclusive games. The Resident Evil games, there's 2 of them. One of my favorite games is coming to iPhone. Favorite game, The Division. I'm like, oh shit. Now, the Division is actually for every iPhone, from my research. But the way they made it seem like it's only going to be exclusive only for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But that's for every phone. What is exclusive to this phone is the AAA games, the Resident Evil games. I think there's something else. But Resident Evil Village, you know, I downloaded, I played it. Man, graphics definitely what is that game from? PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5? I don't know. It looks great. I'm just like, yo. And I plugged it into the TV. I was in Thailand at the time. Oh yeah, I didn't mention why I call this a Thailand iPhone. But I was in Thailand at the time, and I'm in the Philippines now, as you already know. And I plugged it into the TV that's in the Airbnb, and it was just like having a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 plugged into the TV. I have my game controller, and I was just like, yo, this is fucking dope. Yeah, worth the money. Didn't like the game, and it has nothing to do with how the game played or graphic, nothing. It's just too slow for me. I'm more of a action kind of guy, like action games take off a little bit faster than that. The other Resident Evil game, I just started playing. Took forever to download. Wi-Fi is kind of slow in the Philippines, and I paid for it. It's not even like I'm bumming off someone. Like this is the fastest internet you got. Another video for that. So, Resident Evil 4, I think it's called Resident Evil 4. That game is starting off better, graphics. Oh my god, beautiful, everything perfect. And that's the reason that I decided to upgrade, because I am one of those guys that like to play games on my phone. I travel a lot. Let's see, I've been to Indonesia, Korea. Um, I'm already in the Philippines. It's actually my second time here. Thailand. Feel like I'm forgetting a place. I was in Jamaica. Still feel like I'm forgetting something, but this video's really not about my travels. And you be on a plane for 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. Sometimes there's a layover to go to another plane. So even if you have the P5, you have the PlayStation 4 in your suitcase, how's that helping you? How's that helping you pass the time? How are you having fun? It's nothing like grabbing the phone and having some good games on there and just playing the game to pass some time. You know what I'm saying? While you're waiting, while you're on a plane. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And not to mention, another story about that, but a little bit into it. It's been a lot of like airports, and I'm not gonna mention no names, but you can look it up, where they stealing stuff out the suitcase. Like you gotta like put all kinds of locks in your bag. I see people wrapping it up in plastic to make sure they don't go in their bag and take something. So you having like a P5 in your bag, and you traveling all these places, and nothing against these places, but our American dollar, flying is worth a lot more. So they see a PlayStation 5 sitting in your suitcase, they're gonna be like, either take it for themselves or they're gonna sell it. Like that's gonna be a lot of money for them. So, it's just not really safe if you're gonna be bouncing around like that, unless you're gonna have like the best freaking suitcase, the best freaking locks. So it's nothing like having AAA games on your phone to play with. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. It's in your pocket. You got it. All right. So now circle around to the beginning. Reason why I said this is I call the title of the video Thailand iPhone 15 Pro Max, long ass title, is because I bought it while I was in Thailand. Now, if you buy this phone in America, sometimes I'm team no case, but there's a case on my phone currently. It's too pretty not to, put a case on it every now and then. At the same time, it's too pretty to have a case on it all the time. All right. So this is just one of my cases. This is the case I use when I want to be flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm showing you the case because, as I already stated, I'm using the phone to record this video. So this is the power button, okay? Over here on the side is a button that can be like used for anything. You could program it to put your flashlight on, is what I wind up doing. It could be the silence switch. It could be options. It could whatever you want, like literally whatever you want. And I fooled around with it for a little bit. And I know I'm going off topic because there's just so much I want to talk about this phone. It's really great. And I wound up settling with the flashlight because, most of the time you well, at least me, I don't have lights on 100 brightness all the freaking time, and I want to look for something. Not like fast access to the flashlight. Originally, I was trying to use it with the camera, but it is faster. But the options on the screen itself, you literally just camera done. Like camera button's right there. Even when it's locked, you just go to camera, easy. So I didn't see a need to do that. And then here's the volume rocker. All right, volume rocker. But now, the reason why I'm showing this case is because the SIM card tray in Americas, whatever you want to say it, is not there. It's all like about the eSIM. So when you go to whatever phone company you want to go to, it's digital, programmable phone service. All right, for those of you who are subscribed to my channel and don't live overseas. All right, now for those of you who do live in America, in Thailand, in Philippines, in Indonesia, and all the other countries, guess what? There's a SIM card tray. So not only is the phone unlocked, there's a SIM card tray, yo. So, bruh, you buy the phone unlocked, and then you can just use it everywhere. Do I still have the price tag on this box? So I paid $1,200 or $1,200 and something. I'm not sure. Not $1,200. Now there's no price on here. Well, I paid $1,200 for her right out the gate. I believe you could do like in America where you can go to a phone company and you can pay a little at a time. To be honest, the very first iPhone 2G, I bought that outright. Boom. And that was so much money back then. It ain't nothing now when you hear the price. I think it was like $600 for it or whatever. But back then, shit, that was like unheard of for a phone. So I just paid that out right off the box, like boom. But every phone after that, I did the phone plan thing where you pay the taxes on the phone and then you pay for the phone over time as you with the company. So since the first iPhone to the latest, this is the the second time, or the first time in a long time, that I paid right off the bat. Oh shit, I'm lying. Third time, because I paid full for the iPhone 14 also, but I bought that used. Now here's a story on that one. So it will be the second time because this is the brand new, and I bought the very first one brand new, and I bought this brand new. The 14 I bought used because what had happened was, let me put this down. We don't need to hold that right now. So what happened was, as I mentioned, the phones that I had were, pay over time. And when I started my retirement, I should mention to those of you who are new to my channel also, forced retirement, because I had went to the doctor, went to the hospital because I had like a tooth thing, and when they did the x-ray, they saw something wrong with my heart. And they was like, yo, you can go into cardiac arrest like any second. Like we can't even let you walk around. They put me in the wheelchair immediately, put me to the bed. They'll do emergency surgery on me. I don't know if I still have the scar. Yeah, I do. So this is the way they cut into me to get into my heart. And it took 3 operations because the first time they did it, they didn't get the results they wanted. I was in the hospital for like 2 months. And they was like, look, you can't work no more. Like, we put a lot of expensive equipment in there. You got to retire. I was like, oh, shit. I just turned 52 in February. So early retirement, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So I took what I had saved, and I already had a vacation planned to go to the Philippines. So that vacation turned into retirement. And I was still paying on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Got Max in there. So when I started traveling, I still was actually on my AT&T plan. And I'm like, shit, this bill is killing me, because I think my bill was like 250 American dollars now, a month. And I was paying for the phone, the I don't know my way. My mind just froze. The phone, an iPad. I had the Apple Watch, and it was just a whole lot of stuff I was paying on. And I'm not making that much bread. Like my retirement check, and shit, I get like 1,300, bruh. That ain't nothing in America. But over here, bread. Over here, that's about 75,000 pesos. Now, to give you perspective on the exchange rate over here versus over there, I'm over here in the province of the Philippines. Met this beautiful Filipina. You've seen her in a few of my videos. If not, you should have saw her in the intro of this one. And I'm like, yo, she's gorgeous. So I came here, and she told me directly, like, a lot of her family work literally every day in the sun, glistening heat. Remember, it's summertime all year round, every day here. Even when it rains, it's like 85, 90 degrees. Like, it's never freezing. You don't need a big ass bubble winter coat like you do in America. You know what I'm saying? So they work every day just to make, at the end of the month, if you put all the money together, 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos. And here I am, retirement check, making 75,000 pesos. So, yeah, I'm living good. Whereas in America, I'll be living very bad. So, yeah, that's good. So now, I come here and and I'm just like, oh, wow, that's great. So I'm having the house built up, and where I'm at now, I'm gonna fix this up, and it's gonna look like a freaking condo. Couldn't think of the word. Crazy. We're back to the phone. It's worth like the gaming, the photos. Like I said, mine's unlocked with the slim card tray. And when I came here, everyone here had Android phone. She has 7 brothers and 3 sisters, I think, or 2 sisters, something like that. It's like, yeah, 2 sisters, because it's 10 of them all together. And they all had Android. And one of her brothers who live in this house is here. So one of her brothers, Dexter, upgraded. I'm saying upgraded to the iPhone 11. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm, starting to recognize how good the iPhone is, you know what I'm saying? And he came here to charge his phone. And I'm like, oh, use my plug. He's like, nah, bro, I got it. And then he, pulled out the lightning cable. And I was like, oh, shit, I forgot. So the fact that this switched to the USB-C, like, I see some videos where they say they grab the USB cable to charge it, forgetting that it uses USB-C. I'm the reverse. I got used to that, adapted to that quick fast, because most of the people around me have USB-C. So it's just so awesome to just grab any plug, charge it up. And the other feature I used a couple times where I can plug my phone and then plug into someone else's phone and charge their phone from my phone. I know, and the high-end Android phones had that for a minute, but it's just really cool having that feature, So, but what I enjoy most is the video, the camera, the graphics in the games. Yeah, it just blows away. So if you're in the States or whatever, you can easily just, do one of them payment plans and get it. But if you're overseas and you have to buy it outright, I understand. You're gonna have to save a bit because this costs a lot of freaking money. But yeah, I had to switch because, like I said, I know I'm all over the place. Because, like I said, my iPhone 13 was set for America, and once I cut the plan off, I just couldn't use it. It wasn't unlocked. It was locked under AT&T only. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sell that. And shit, my the Apple Watch. Also, the SIM card was locked in it, so they gave me a good deal. So I used the money from that to get the iPhone 14. And the iPhone 13 was so good that I didn't really want to switch. Like, I was happy with it. So if you have iPhone 13, I can understand you don't want to switch. I was happy with my iPhone 13. But when I had to switch because, you know, the one I had was locked for America, I had to look at, you know, the iPhone 13 that was unlocked. And then I started to say, well, since I have to get a new phone anyway, let me look at the 14. The 15 wasn't out yet. So when I looked at the 14, I was like, oh shit, yo, they went to 48 megapixel camera? I didn't even know. So I jumped on it and I was like, yo, this phone is cool. I bought the gold one and everything. You see it in the unboxing in the beginning of the video. And I'm like, yeah, yo, I'm happy with this. Like, when 15 come out, I probably won't even switch. I'll probably just do a little upgrade. And when I saw, like I said before, console games on this phone, it can play console games flawlessly. I already had money, you know, saved up. I was like, let me get it. And like I said, I used the 14 to record this phone. Now, for those of you that are like, wait a minute, if you have both phones, what happened to the other one? So if you go back a couple of videos, I was dating a girl in Thailand, who I thought, you know, she was gonna be forever. So I gave her that phone, you know, being Mr. Nice Guy. But turns out she was only in it for the bread. So, you know, she left me for another dude, actually, who promised her the world, but then dropped her in a few months. But that's a whole other story. So that's what happened to that phone. But yeah, this phone definitely worth the upgrade if you use it for those reasons. You really into videos. Depending on what phone you're coming from, it might not matter. Like I said, if you have the 13 or 14, it don't matter. You're good. But if you're like me and you play games, sorry, my wife is behind the camera. I'm like, what's she doing? About to make everything fall. I'm glad I put a case on my phone. So, if you're like me, you play games on your phone, and you want the best, you know, then yeah, I guess you have the bread to do it. You know, like if you're not really big into the Resident Evil games, because I think that's the only ones that I can think of that exclusively only for the 15 Pro Max, then, you know, stay with your 14, stay with your 13. But if you have the 12 or the 11 or any of the older phones, yeah, you might want to put some bread aside. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, so if you coming from any of those older models, the 12, you know, if you just does pretty good pictures, so you're good with that. I say 11 and under, you'll upgrade for real. And if you can't afford to get this, get your 13. You'll be fine. But now if you're really into gaming, like I am, on your phone, bruh or girl, you're gonna have to put that money aside. You're gonna have to save or do that phone plan for real. Gaming on this is really good. It just plays flawlessly. There's like no load time. Like I said, I have bad Wi-Fi over here. It's not high speed. It's like regular. So it took like time to download the Resident Evil game, but it's really good. You know, I don't know because I wasn't able to download it with super fast internet. Like Resident Evil Village, I had super fast internet in Thailand, so that downloaded pretty fast. So I don't know if Resident Evil 4, you know, always download slow no matter what data you have, but it plays perfect on this phone. Village played perfect on this phone. Once I put Village on TV, like I said, it felt like I had a console in front of me, like console in front of me. So it was like, damn, this is coming from a phone. And the person I was with me at the time was like, you playing that from your phone? They were shocked. It's that good. Oh, Dynamic Island. For those of you who, because it's still relative new. It's only like it's like the second phone that has it. It's only like 2 years. So when I saw it, I was like, why they do the pill with a space? They could have just left it at the top. But I understand they want to make it stand out from the older phone. Okay, now the dynamic island itself, yo, so good, so good. Like you could, my wife walking behind the camera, get a little nervous on the tripod. Ah! Okay. So, where was I? Dynamic Island. Yo, it's so useful because I'll give you an example. I was, like I said, I'd be playing games on my phone or I'd be on TikTok or whatever. So I had ordered some food when I was in Thailand. And they'd be like, oh, be there in 15 minutes, be there in 20 minutes. Shit, sometimes they'll say 40 minutes because if you someplace really far. I'm not going to keep the delivery app open the whole time. I'm going to be doing other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Multitask. So sometimes I'll be playing the game, TikTok, whatever. And then I'll get a notification right on Dynamic Island. Oh, they're close by. You might want to get ready. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like, with the old phone, you have to, open up the delivery app and see where they at, then go back to, whatever. Or, maybe you have like maybe some delivery things have notification that will come down or whatever. And you might be into a game or something, and that's so annoying. The notification comes down, and you might need the top of your screen for whatever you're doing. But the fact that it just shows up a little script right there, yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. So, I think I covered everything. And if I didn't, leave a comment down below, and I'll answer your questions. So bottom line, good phone, worth it if you got the bread, worth it if you can do the contract. Will I be upgrading when the iPhone 16 come out? Let me tell you, I'm happy with this phone. Just like I stayed with the iPhone 13 for pretty much 2 years. It might be with this. Like for them to make me want to upgrade, I guess same. Everything else will have to be better, camera and everything, and that's a given. They always do that. But besides that, the graphic gaming, maybe they can make that somehow better. I don't see how. It looks really good. But what would really make me go, I'm getting it. So this phone here is a 6.7 inch screen, I believe. I think that's right. So if they was to go to 7 inch, like I said, I play games on my phone, so more screen real estate is always good. And I watch a lot of movies. Like I have all the movie apps on here. Back from when I was in America and working security, and yeah, the joke is security is why stuff on your phone all the time. Yeah, we do. So I have all the apps, and I may not use all of them anymore because some of them don't work in different countries. But I still use Netflix heavily, YouTube heavily, and watching the movies on it, and it's just awesome. So if they make the screen bigger, that will tempt me, you know what I'm saying? But I am about to, once I finish in here, to get a 70-inch screen TV for the crib. So if I do that, then I don't know if I will need a bigger phone because, I can always plug this phone to the TV and big screen right there. So I don't know, the jury's still out on that. They're really gonna have to impress the hell out of me because I love this phone. Like, the fact that it's unlocked, got a SIM card, does everything that I need. I think you'll be set, bro. Or ma'am. So that's my video. Deuces, subscribe and all that good stuff. Later.